under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Walter Johnson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Now at the plate, Bernie Williams, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Bernie Williams goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Tino Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Nope,
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. So digging in now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts things here with a changeup for a cold strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Matsui comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And a ball 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Jose Canseco. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Jose Canseco.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Hideki Matsui comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Tim Raines. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hey! 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Wells is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Now with the plate, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-1. Posada is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Next for New York, number 18. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he lays off for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-1 the count now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Matt Williams, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box, Matt Williams, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Adam Dunn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Count even now at 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. In now, Derek Jeter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Murray ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Now batting, Bernie Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Ready for another chance? Tino Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1. Now to the plate, Victor Reyes set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Changeup called strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jose Canseco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Canseco becomes the first out of the inning. Hideki Matsui is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Tim Raines. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wilson Ramos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Onto the bullpen roof and gone.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit of this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Carlos Santana becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Nico Goodrum is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Martinez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Soriano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So one away for the catcher, Jorge Posada. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the box now, number 18. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
1-1 the count. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
The 1-2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. The pitch. Victor Reyes is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Ready once again, Greg Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Tigers. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
1 ball, 1
Count
strike.
now a ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job of that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batter, the
So
center fielder,
striding forward now, Bernie Williams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ball.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
now batter, the first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So the Yanks go 1-2. Standing in, Matt Kemp. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2. I got to count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Riding in once again, Eddie Murray. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Martinez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 40,
Wilson Ramos will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
leading off for the Yankees.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, Hideki Matsui. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Alfonso Soriano is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
First offering on its way. Jorge Posada stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Outside and low, 3-0. Lyons, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Ready now, number 18. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Tom Hinkie is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Number 50, Tom Hinkie.
4th ball right by him. 0-2 now.
0-2.
pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, the third baseman.
At the plate, Matt Williams. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. No balls and a strike to count.
Nope,
Ball
that's a
one.
ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the always dangerous left fielder, Adam Dunn. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fourth ball misses, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Buck Farmer will be on the mound to start the.
Now, pitching for the Tigers, number 45.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Kemp is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's a high pop-up. Williams is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, the first base.
Digging in now, Tino Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
1-0 pitch coming. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Murray takes this one himself, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Tie game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Greg Garcia. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Possible winning run on second. No one out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out. Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Wilson Ramos. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Detroit Tigers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Buck Farmer earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make it.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League